No one on the sign sheet. Anyone here with boards and committees? We'll have a reappointment to the water board later on in this, so we'll move through this. Our agenda items this evening on the new business permission to renew Rec Desk subscription at a cost of $7,300. Mr. Bass, I believe that is the system that's used, the computer system that's used, technology system that we use in the sports complex, correct?
Yes, sir. Controls all our point of sales and concessions, all our registrations with our parents, and then it helps us manage our facilities.
All right, that's the first item. The second item under new business, permission to enter into agreement with, how do you say it? Who? Garaventa?
Yes, sir.
Garaventa. Okay, permission to enter into agreement with Garaventa Lift for preventive maintenance for the lift at the stadium. So that means it's a piece of equipment
Yes, sir. It's the lift.
to lift the lift.
It takes you up to the second floor of the VIP building.
Okay, so this is a maintenance contract.
Yes, sir, it's a maintenance contract.
I think he needs to suspend the rules. because
Yeah, now,
it's coming up.
you're trying to go ahead and get this fixed, so you want to suspend the rules.
Yes, sir, we need to get somebody out there as soon as possible.
Council, that's what they're gonna be asking for on that particular item. Item 3, is an appointment to, Jason Maddox back to the board of directors of the city of Wetumpka Waterworks and Sewer Board. Jason does a fine job on that board, and, he's of great value to the city. Item 4, ordinance 2024-7, establishing compensation for the mayor and council. This will be the first read on this, attorney, when we get to that particular thing. Item 5, ordinance 2024, an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone a parcel at 109 Dozier Street, Wetumpka, Alabama, from R2.6 to B4. This also will be the first read of this, and will carry over. Then item 6, permission to advertise an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone partial lying at 109 Dozier Street. That's permission to advertise what we did in the line above. Item 7, ordinance 2024, an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance of 99-4 to rezone partial lying and being situated in the west quarter of section 15, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama, and containing 92.86 acres, more or less. The property will be rezoned from M2 to RH. That is the property out on 14, right?
Across from Russell.
Across from Russell. Okay. Item 8, permission to advertise an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone partial line being situated, same thing again. West quarter, section 15, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama, and containing 92.86 acres, more or less. The property will be rezoned from M2 to RH. And then 9, we're gonna strike that at this time till we get some further information. And then item 10, purchase limited license for work orders and operations management not to exceed 25 licenses. Mr. Baird?
So we've been we've been sitting in webinars and consulting with various different softwares to help with work orders and just overall management of the city. So the waterworks, again, we're trying to make it a parallel deal. This does not involve them at all, but they're also purchasing the legal software, separate agreements. But basically what it does, if Tammy or John or Chapel receives a work order, they're able to assign that work order to a supervisor or a task to an employee, that employee is able to then, they perform that work and close that work order so that we can document who's doing what, when they're doing what, and how much it costs. So if Wes is working on a car, we can document what those costs are and assign it to the different vehicles. The other thing it'll do is it'll create tasks. So if we're cutting the right of way, or just grass is probably a better way of putting it, but if we're cutting, so the admin grass once, every other week during the spring, once a week during the summer, and every other week, it'll create tasks. It'll take the place of the whiteboard of the Public Works Department and give us task lists to do. What else? The fire was, so we can also develop, facilities in there so that when our contractor comes and works on the air conditioner unit or services the elevator, we'll be able to document what was done to that, what parts were replaced, and how much that costs on each unit so that we can understand what buildings are getting what services and when they're getting done. The fire department is also going to be using it for all of their vehicles and all their buildings. What have I left out? So we're going to start with 17 licenses. That's what we think we need right now, but there's administrative licenses and general licenses, and that's, we may find that we need one more here or there. That's why we're asking not to exceed 25. We're going to start with 17 to start managing this through the fire department, Public Works, and the building department. It also do code enforcement and track how many times we've been to this house or that house and what codes we're doing. So basically, it's trying to make a transition into paperless documentation.
Good, I understand this completely.
So,
I just wonder if I'm working flow.
yeah, I'm trying to explain it right now.
Mr. Franklin, would you like to add anything to this?
I think you pretty much covered
You can do it, so. But they've been asking for this for 2 years. We need to say, and we've been working on trying to find the right software. This is the entry-level software. There's softwares out there that'll manage the whole city for you.
It'll tell you how much it costs to grow a stalk of
Yes,
corn, right?
and we're working in that direction. So,
Okay.
but we're gonna get this implemented first. So,
Great. Then item 11, contract with McDonald Construction for emergency repair to Jasmine Hill Road, culvert not to exceed $30,000. Understand there's a big hole up there.
there was a big hole, yeah. There still is a big hole, but yeah, there's some erosion right there along Jasmine Hill Road. It's within 10 feet of the edge of pavement. And we had a pile of dirt that we had to get rid of, so.
This is first time on the agenda.
That's right.
Are we okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. And then item 12, approval to secure technical service from Daktronics to repair the football stadium auto system not to exceed $5,195. First time on the agenda, but they're asking to suspend the rules on this, hopefully to get it repaired as soon as possible,
Yes,
before Thursday.
as soon as possible. Yes.
Okay, this is something that Rich and I have been in discussion about this. The system we have over there, this is the second time we've blown these speakers. There's no reason for us to go with these speakers. But he's got a grip on it. I think we can, kind of like putting a governor on a car. You know what that will do, don't you? Keep you from going real fast and slow you down. Mr. Sappin. But this has been a reoccurring problem. I think less than a year ago, we replaced all of this, and we don't want to continue doing it. We're gonna figure out how to stop it. So we will take care of that. So that's all the agenda items, so we'll call the meeting to order. Invocation be given by Councilperson Robbins, and the pledge to be given by Councilperson Gant.
God, we thank you for letting us out here tonight. We thank you for all the people in this city that work together to make it function and make it a great place. God, we ask you to be with us this upcoming week. Keep everyone safe. Help us to have a good start to the football season. high school, and just everything we do, may we look to you to make our decisions in Christ's name.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Councilmember Robbins.
Here.
Councilmember Tucker.
Here.
Councilmember Justice.
Here.
Councilmember Gann.
Here.
Councilmember Brown. Mayor Willis.
Here. Councilman Brown's been in Alaska, I believe. Probably about to freeze to death.
An anniversary or something.
You think you're gonna be all right while he's gone?
I'll do my best.
You received in your packet a copy of the minutes of the council meeting held on August the 5th of 2024. Any corrections to those minutes? If not, we will entertain a motion for approval. Have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Those minutes have been approved. Under new business this evening, permission to renew rec desk subscription at a cost of $7,300. This is for the sports complex. Entertain a motion. Oh, that's the first time we just gonna carry it over, right? Okay.
Could I ask a question?
Yeah.
About it? The new website, the city website actually has a place where you can, that you can go in. Is this something to set up to where we would go, but we still have to have rec desk? I know I looked at some of the others, kids can actually register.
So,
Rec desk is the back end. The website will handle the front end.
so the answer to that is that web software that we're getting now with the city, there's also a companion software that forms with them. We're looking at that. Our initial quote on that was $16,000. Unfortunately, right now, we're stuck since we're into the fall registration, getting ready to start playing, that we haven't been able to take a good enough look at that. And this bill will be due and suspend in September. We don't finish it.
Thank you, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Okay. Item 2, permission to enter into an agreement with, tell me again, Jim.
Here, it's a
Lift for preventive maintenance for the lift at the stadium, okay? Asking to suspend the rules. Do we have a motion to suspend the rules? And a second.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, let it be known by saying, let's do a roll call.
Councilmember Robbins.
Yes.
Councilmember Tucker.
Yes.
Councilmember Justice.
Yes.
Councilmember Gann.
Yes.
Mayor Willis.
Yes. Rules having been suspended, then we'll entertain a motion to move forward with this agreement.
So moved.
Second.
And a motion and a second, any discussion?
As of now, this is just preventive maintenance, there's nothing wrong with it now.
I'm not sure about that. I just know we don't have any kind of service on that lift since it was under warranty. And we do have a service agreement with the lift.
Police
I mean,
department,
the police department.
City Hall.
City Hall. We need somebody to come out and just make sure it is functioning properly.
Sure.
But the same one that does these two for us down here does not do that one over there.
Okay. Thank you. I think that may be all my questions for you.
Okay. I'm all marked up over here. You can figure it where I am. Okay, item 3. Got a motion on the first. Had discussion. All in favor, let me know by saying aye. Okay. Anyone opposed? So that too, that's been approved. Item 3, appointment of Mr. Jason Maddox to the Board of Directors, City of Wetumpka Water Works and Sewer Board. We'll entertain a motion for that.
So, yeah.
Second.
Second.
Have a motion, we have a second. Okay. Justice. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So that too, John, be a reappointment for that. Okay, item 4, ordinance 2024-7, establishing compensation for the mayor and council. This is the first read.
Yep, ordinance 2024-7, establishing compensation for the mayor and council members be it ordained by the city of council of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama as follows. Section 1, that the salary of the mayor of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama shall be the same is hereby fixed at the sum of $4,166.67 per month, $50,000 annually. Section 2, that each council member shall be compensated at the sum of $1,000 per month, $12,000 annually. Section 3, in addition to the salary provided for herein, the mayor and council members shall also be entitled to receive the same medical benefits as offered of all full-time employees of the city, which shall be considered as additional compensation. Section 4, this ordinance shall become effective on the first Monday, November 2025, and shall continue in force and effect until repealed or changed by action of the council. Section 5, the provision of this ordinance are hereby declared severable if any portion of this ordinance shall be held unconstitutional or otherwise invalid by a court of competent jurisdiction. Such ruling shall not affect the remaining portions of this ordinance.
So this will appear again next meeting. Item 5, ordinance 2024, an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance of 99.4-4 to rezone parcel at 109 Dozier Street, Wetumpka, Alabama, from R 2.6 to B4. This is first read.
Amendment to zoning ordinance be ordained by the council of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama as follows. Section 1, that zoning ordinance number 99-4 and map of the city of Wetumpka adopted September 2nd, 1999, be and the same is hereby amended by rezoning the following described lands situated in the city of Wetumpka from R 2.6 to B4. State of Alabama, County of Elmore, all that part of sublot 60 through 69, both inclusive of original lot 185 in West Wetumpka, Alabama, not previously sold by W.T. Spigner, being more particularly described as follows. Begin at the northwest corner of the United States Government Reservation, run thence west along the south side of Dozier Street, 120 feet, run thence south to a branch, run thence in an easterly direction along said branch to the southwest corner of U.S. Government Reservation, run thence north along the west boundary of said U.S. Government Reservation to the point of beginning, being and intended to be all the lands claimed by W.T. Spigner as his home place at the time of his death, whether here above correctly described or not. Section 2, this ordinance shall become effective immediately upon its adoption and publication as provided by law.
Where's that branch, Glenn? All right, so that will be back on the agenda next week.
A little bit,
Good luck.
a little bit, has to advertise for it.
Okay. Was that 5 or 4? 5, okay. 6, she's got me all marked up. 6. Permission to advertise an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone partial line 109 Dozier Street, Wetumpka, Alabama from R 2.6 to B4. We need permission to advertise.
So moved.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. We have a motion, we have a second. Any discussion on this? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So that permission has been granted. Then item 7, ordinance 2024, an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone partial lying and being situated in the west corner of section 15, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama, and containing 92.86 acres more or less. The property will be rezoned from M2 to RH. We can move in.
No, he's just gonna read it.
Gonna read it.
I'll read it real quick. Amendment to zoning ordinance be ordained by the council of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama as follows. Section 1, zoning ordinance number 99-4 map of the city of Wetumpka adopted September 2nd, 1999, being the same is hereby amended by rezoning the following described lands situated in the city of Wetumpka from M2 to RH. State of Alabama, Elmore County, commence at the southwest corner of section 15, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama. Thence north 00 degrees, 5 minutes 3 seconds east along the west line of section 15, 1,337.97 feet to an iron pin, said point being the point beginning. Then it's north, 0 degrees, 11 minutes, 39 seconds east along existing fence, 255.68 feet to an iron pin. Then it's north, 1 degree, 3 minutes, 27 seconds west along existing fence, 637.91 feet. Then it's north, 0 degrees, 1 minute, 50 seconds west along existing fence, 741.58 feet to an iron pin. Then it's north 02, 38 minutes, 17 seconds east along existing fence, 477.55 feet. Then it's north 03 degrees, 13 minutes, 16 seconds east along existing fence, 848.94 feet to an iron pin on the south right of way of Gotham Switch Road, formerly L&N Railroad, 100 foot right of way. Then it's south 79 degrees, 11 minutes, 33 seconds east along said right of way, 1,144.88 feet to an iron pin. It's leaving said right of way south 0 degrees, 21 minutes, 08 seconds west along existing fence, 3,701.02 feet to an iron pin on the north right of way of Alabama Highway 14, 120 foot right of way. Then it's northwesterly along said right of way and curve to the right, having a radius of 6,410.07 feet, 965.448 feet chord, being north 66 degrees, 08 minutes, 26 seconds west, 964.56 feet to an iron pin. It's leaving said right of way north 0 degrees, 3 minutes, 53 seconds west, 148.97 feet to an iron pin. It's north 0 degrees, 2 minutes, 15 seconds west, 275.83 feet to an iron pin. It's north 63 degrees, 05 minutes, 16 seconds west, 311.46 feet to point beginning. The above described property lies in the west quarter of section 15, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama, and contains 92.86 acres more or less. Taken from a survey by Ronald Burke, Alabama registration number 16670, dated May 16, 1994. Section 2, this ordinance shall become effective immediately upon its adoption and publication as provided by law.
Could you go back to that 33 feet, 18?
Did I miss a degree? I missed a degree. Let me reread it real quick. I'm just-
It's depends on how fast you walk.
I didn't know if it was walking, driving, what? Walking,
No, that's,
riding a horse.
y'all don't want me to explain this. You don't want me to do it.
On a cow.
Good job, Justin.
Walking a cow.
Okay, I will ask you for permission to advertise an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone parcel lying and being situated in the west quarter of section 15, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama, containing 92.86 acres more or less. The property will be rezoned from M2 to RH. So we're asking for permission to advertise. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that permission has been granted. Okay, and 9 is going to be held over. 10, purchase limo license for work orders and operation management not to exceed 25 a license, only going to use 17, I believe the man said. But we'll entertain, that's first two, okay. We'll carry that over. Item 11, contract with McDonald's Construction for emergency repair of Jasmine Hill Road covered not to exceed $30,000. This is the first time on the agenda. Okay. And then item 12, approval to secure technical service from Daktronics to repair the football stadium audio system not to exceed $5,195. This is the first time we're asking to suspend the rules and move forward. So we'll entertain a motion to suspend the rules.
Somebody.
Okay, we have that motion and we have that second. Okay, roll call.
Councilmember Robbins?
Yes.
Councilmember Tucker?
Yes.
Councilmember Justice?
Yes.
Councilmember Gann?
Yes.
Mayor Willis?
Yes. Okay, rules having been suspended, we'll entertain a motion now to secure this service.
So moved.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any further discussion on this?
So with this refund, is only gonna be about $1,700 that we're gonna owe?
No, actually, we just got notice that we've already been issued a refund. I've got to do that up tomorrow.
We've already got that refund.
Yeah, there's just, yeah, we got here.
So we have the motion, we have the second, we've had discussion. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that too, you can move forward on. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We'll stand adjourned.
That's what you.